Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. I am now child free for most of the day, so I thought I'd pick the camera up and do like a vlog style video today. I've got loads of things to do. I've got a lot of things to get done because we go on holiday next week. So I'm gonna get like the suitcases out, start packing a lot of the children's bits, because I don't know about anyone else, but I have to pack like a week in advance for the children just so I know I've got absolutely everything. So I'm going to start packing some of their stuff. I need to go and get my holiday nails done. I'm decided to clean my oven and clean my Hoover. We have someone staying at ours whilst we're away, so I want to get everything like all nice for them. That I barely use my oven unless I'm cooking like a pizza. And ironically, yesterday we were having a pizza, and I was like, do I have an oven light? And I do have an oven light, but the glass is so filthy on the front of the oven. You don't actually know if it's turned on or not because it just looks black. So I thought, right, I'm going to clean the oven, ready for my mother-in-law who'll be moving into the house for us. So I've cleaned the oven. That's got to wait like 12 hours to like set in or whatever. So I've done that. I then took all my Hoover apart and cleaned all of that because we have a dog, and I don't know about anyone else that has a dog, but the Hoover absolutely stinks all the time because obviously I'm hoovering sometimes like twice a day because of all the dog hair that's molting all the time, and it just really smells. So I took all the Hoover apart, I've like disinfected all of it, and yeah, all that sort of stuff. So I've done some like really like those sort of jobs that you just don't do often already today, and it's only 10 o'clock, so I have been productive. I've done the school run, cleaned my Hoover, cleaned my oven. I'm now about to get my nails done, and then I need to pick up some birthday presents for some of my friends' children as it's their birthday over the weekend, so I'm gonna go and do that. And that's kind of it really. So I thought you could come with me, but also just whilst I would never want to leave the vlog without some mention of makeup and, you know, kind of all the things that I've been talking about lately, is, as you can probably see, this light's a bit better. Right, so today, let me just pop you up here so it's a bit easier. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video or not, but I've been trying to stray away from the false lashes for the last couple of weeks. And again, if you haven't seen my other videos, then this would just be, you know, boring information that I'm going to repeat myself. But if you haven't seen my other videos, then you'll know that I'm kind of on this like journey to trying to like the way I look, which sounds quite, what's the word? Kind of like self-deprecating, insecure. And I don't actually mean it from that point of view. It's more of a like, right, come on, get your act together. Let's like start making an effort. Like it's kind of like that type of view, where I naturally do my makeup the same way I would have done it in like 2016. Like I like heavy makeup. I like full coverage. I like lots of powder. I like false lashes. I like quite bold makeup. But obviously being a mum and having very little time to do it, I end up rushing what is really considered quite full glam, but I rush it in like 10 minutes and then obviously spend the rest of the day thinking, oh, I look like crap, because it probably does. Like it's, you know, heavy makeup that then just doesn't sit right. And anyway, I then started to think that sometimes it actually was making me look older. I mean, listen, I'm 34, I've got 2 children, I'm going to look tired, I'm going to look like I can't be bothered, or my hair's just shoved up or whatever, and I'm completely like fine with that. But I just thought I could change the things. Just there are some things that I could just change if I can. And for me, I have worn false eyelashes. I first ever put false eyelashes on when I was about 14. And remember, this is not like today. Like girls who are 14 today are wearing eyelashes and it's very normal. When I was 14, it was 20 years ago. Okay, let's just let that sink in. 20 years ago, where like false eyelashes were barely being sold. Bear in mind, like only really like celebrities might have been wearing them. And I remember buying a pair and I remember just being like, wow, I look great. And I remember being so young. I was at the dinner table and I remember my dad being like, what have you got on your face? And I just remember thinking, what? Like I look great. I remember wearing them for my prom, so I would have been like 16 then. And then from the age of about 17, when I went on my first ever girls' holiday, I went to Kavos for my first ever girls' holiday. And I remember buying a pack of 5 eyelashes from the duty free at the airport and wearing them every day for holiday. And well, that's really annoying. My camera keeps saying my SD card is full, but it's not. So there's something wrong there. So we're back onto the iPhone again. So yeah, this might be a bit shaky because I haven't actually got anything to lean it up against. But yeah, so basically I went to Kavos for my first ever girls' holiday. And I wore these false eyelashes every single day. And that was it. Just fell in love with them. I have always worn them, and they're like full, like, you know, strip lashes. And when like the salon lashes came out, like the individual lashes, like the Russian lashes or the classics or whatever they're called, I remember liking the idea of them, that I'd have them on all the time. But I absolutely hate it when I'm due to get them like redone, like have an infill, because I want them to be full all the time. So like I'd only really enjoy them for like a week. And then week 2 and week 3, sorry, this is going to be really shaky this week. I'm trying to like, there you go, rest my hand better. So then like week 2 and week 3, I would just absolutely hate them. And sometimes I would then put strip lashes on top of the salon lashes, just because I couldn't bear the look of myself without them, in all honesty. So I've been doing that for about 10 years now, probably. I go in between salon lashes and then strip lashes, and I'm talking every single day I wear them. It's very rare that I wouldn't wear them. And then they've also now brought out these sort of like not pre-glued, like the, you know, those lashes that you can buy, like cluster lashes, and put them underneath like your lashes here. They brought them out, but I always found them quite like I felt like I couldn't sleep with them in. It felt really weird. I felt like they dried my eyes out almost. So anyway, I've tried every single form of fast lash that you could possibly imagine. And I just kept looking at myself sometimes thinking, do I just look really old to be wearing them? Or am I just wearing the wrong style? Like I can't work it out, because I look at other women who wear them and I think they look amazing. So I can't work out why I look at myself sometimes and think, whoa, like I'm either wearing the wrong style or I'm not putting them on properly or something like that. So I'm currently going through it at the moment where I'm just not wearing them. And believe me, it feels so weird. Like, you know, we are literally talking every day since I was 17. I am 34 now. And it just feels really strange. Like I still keep looking at myself now being like, I need to put some false eyelashes on. Like I just feel my eyes look really small. Yeah, I hate it, but I'm trying to persevere and just go with it. And I'm using a lash serum at the moment. So hopefully maybe in like the next 8 to 12 weeks we can see a difference. So maybe. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting used to it at the moment, and just feels a bit strange. But anyway, that was my update on that. Oh, I've really got to get going. I'm starving. I need something to eat. I need a coffee, and I just need to get my acting gear. So let's go. I want it that way. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. So I haven't done a great job today with updating you on my day. But what I have done, can you see, is got my nails done. I absolutely love them. Love them. So yeah, I went to Next after I last spoke on here, and then came back, had some lunch, and then went to get my nails done. So in all, if Carlsberg did Thursdays, I wouldn't say this is a bad one. And I'm now back to it. So just gonna pick my little one up, and then pick my son up, and then back home for the England game. Right, I've got about 5 minutes, I think, of calm time before little miss is demanding of me. But yeah, I've just made all the beds, and we're going to go out to a baby group in a minute to burn this little one's energy. But anyway, so I'm trying. Oh, what's the matter? So I'm trying to remember where I left. Does anyone else's child do this? You basically become a DJ when the TV's on. you become a DJ. So I think I could now add to my CV DJ, because we just change channels, listen to different nursery rhymes all day long. Anyway, so yeah, how are we feeling about today's makeup? I can probably actually get a much better. Okay, you've got a right close up here. So obviously I'm still going strong with the no lashes, but it is taking everything in me to not put them on, just so you know, okay? Because it is like, it is a personality trait at this point to have the lashes. And also, I also think my hair is driving me mad. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But I'm kind of like going on this sort of journey at the moment, self-discovery. What makes me feel like me? How do I like myself looking best to make myself feel better throughout the day and things like that? And I am trying hard, as you can see. Like, I, curled my hair and everything today. I've done my makeup and everything. So I'm trying, like I'm trying to sort of make it all work. But when you just don't feel like you, and that's pretty much how I'm feeling today, or how I have been feeling lately anyway. So yeah, still going strong with the no lashes. I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury, like a skin tint thing today. So I'm not wearing sort of any foundation, and just a bit of concealer, and obviously blusher and bronzer. Apologies as well for the background music. I literally have 13 minutes left on my washing machine cycle, so there's no point me going out yet until that's done, so I can then hang that up, put a new load in, and then go out, because once I'm out, I'm pretty much out all day. So yeah, I kind of wanted to get that all done before we go out. So I'm letting her watch a bit of TV, a bit of nursery rhymes, just whilst we wait for that. But yeah, not much more to report really. I am going to do a video, probably my next video actually, about a really interesting conversation that me and my friend have. So I've got a really beautiful, amazing friend called Carly. She is amazing at colour analysis. She is so invested in it. She is so, she's just got that amazing eye for like, just basically, people in their best colours. And me and her have really great conversations. I love talking to her. I'm going to put her Instagram probably in the description bar. It'll be easier for you to see. But she's incredible. And if you ever have looked at yourself and think something doesn't feel right, no, don't like this song, shall I change it to another one? It has been 20 seconds after all, so you probably do want it to be changed. Yeah? Yeah? No. Okay. Hold this thought. Okay, I've escaped. Yes, my friend Carly is absolutely incredible at colour analysis. And we have these amazing chats where she thinks that colour analysis plays a huge part on how and why we feel that we look our best and things like that. And it is honestly so interesting. Like, if you start deep delving into it, it is unbelievably interesting. I said to her the other day, I was like, I'm on such a journey at the moment, Carly, where I just hate the way I look. I hate my makeup, I hate my hair. I never leave the house and just think I look nice. I don't even feel like myself. And I can't put a finger on what it is, because it's not like I've drastically changed anything. And I've been a mum now for 5 years. It's not like I'm in like the newly postpartum period. So I couldn't work out why I just always feel this way. And I said to her, I think as well, what doesn't help is at the moment on social media, there's a massive like clean girl makeup aesthetic where basically it's trending to barely wear makeup. Like, literally girls are barely wearing makeup. And I feel so far removed from that aesthetic, and to be able to get up and go out the house, no makeup, and feel good about myself. But I prefer myself with such heavy glam. It's so far removed from what's trending right now. Maybe if heavy glam was trending right now, then I would feel better, but it obviously isn't. And she said she thinks it could be to do with my colour analysis, which I'm going to put in a completely different video. But just to generalise, I'm a deep autumn. I have had a professional colour analysis done. And I suit high contrast, and I suit like deeper, if you just think of like autumnal colours, browns, oranges, emeralds, camel, that sort of colours.
And she says you probably prefer yourself with darker eyes and darker eye makeup and darker hair and everything, because they are your colours. You know, you're high contrast, so you suit contrasting, like, you know, a lot of, if you think I've got probably not a lot of makeup on today at all actually, but even just me putting eyeliner on around my eye and mascara, to someone who was super fair, like super blonde, super fair, blonde lashes, everything, they would probably put this exact makeup on and look like a clown, because it's so contrasting to their fair skin and fair hair. Whereas to me, it doesn't look that, whoa, crazy, because obviously I'm darker featured. So she was like, that could be why. So yeah, I'm going to do a whole nother video on that though, because I could talk about that for hours. But I thought that was really interesting. But anyway, it's my mum's birthday today, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to spend the day with my mum. Sorry it's not been much of an interesting one, but better than nothing. Yeah, that's all from me, and I will catch you in the next one.